going on YouTube? It's your boy Curtis7 here for FIFA 15. The demo came out live today, and mate, I have played plenty of games now, so I think I'm quite qualified to give my first impressions of this game. I've probably played seriously about 10 games so far. Obviously, this is the first game that that they make you play, is that Liverpool versus Man City at Anfield for the title. If you win this game, you win the league title. I don't know, it's just a demo. It's just what EA Sports wanted to implement into this demo. But anyways, lads, enough of this. It's not a review or anything. It's just simply my first impressions about this game. And as you can see here, players walking out onto the field. And I think now, guys, EA Sports just are top notch. They do a real good job of, mate, when it comes to the graphics, when it comes to real life situations. Mate, look at these players stretching out their legs. You know, look at Aguero kicking his ankles out. It looks sublime. Presentation, EA Sports, 10 out of 10. Always has been, and hopefully always will be. So you can't really doubt them to that. As you can see, they've got their Premier League rights now. So obviously that looks identical to the way we watch it at home. Mate, just looks sublime. Like I said, guys, on a presentation scale, EA Sports, mate, well done, well done. But enough of that, guys. I think people, well, not only people, I think EA Sports try and do too much when it comes to the presentation, when it comes to the looks, when it comes to, oh, does this look like this, does this look like that. For me, they need to start worrying about the gameplay, because that is where the game lasts longer. Hell, you can have a game that looks pretty, looks fantastic, has flowers, you know, mate, it's a nice, great, big blue sky up in the air, and mate, the gameplay is shit. It does not matter. It does not matter. What keeps people going into a game, keep going back and forth, is the gameplay. What actually people play the game for. So as you can see here, guys, just kicked off, and I wanted to see if the kick-off glitch actually works. And I tell you what, I wasn't far off. So just judging by that very first one that I did there, I think it's still in FIFA 15. But you know what, guys, it wasn't just FIFA 14 where it started. It started years ago. This was in FIFA 09, 010. They took it out for 1 year, bring it back, and mate, just because KSI did it, it's just now really known. But this has been happening for years. But in saying that, guys, now my first impressions while playing this game, literally the first 1 minute 60 seconds of playing this game, as you can see there, I had a shot and I had the wrong buttons. I actually play with Pro Evolution buttons. I actually use square or X button to shoot. So yeah, I crossed the ball into Joe Hart there. But anyways, first 60 seconds, lads, of my impressions of FIFA 15 was, holy hell, man, this has changed completely. The feel of this game was nothing like FIFA 14 on the Xbox One. This was just, it just felt so different. I wasn't liking it. I was just like, oh, I don't know, man, this is too big of a change. I'm not liking this at all. And I actually played out that whole first game, and I wasn't liking it. Was thinking, this is not good at all. Second game, you know, very same impressions, wasn't liking it. Third game, I started coming around to it. And then, I don't know, my fourth game, I remember thinking, what does this remind me of? The way this feels, as you can see there, what a ball from Lambert, and Sterling goes through and plays a shot. Finesse, very little power along the floor, mate. Very realistic goal, that is, to real life. But this game actually felt, guys, like I was basically back on the old PS2 days playing. I felt like I had total control of all my players. And FIFA 14, FIFA 13, this is what EA Sports have been lacking. Total control of your players. FIFA 15, going off this demo so far, I feel like I've got actual control over my players. The way they tackle, the way they pass, the way they run, the way they make runs, just in general, the dribbling. I actually feel like I'm actually in control. You know, if I want to go here, I want to go there. FIFA 14, I felt, in previous FIFAs, I felt like I can choose the direction I want them to go in, but I don't have total control over the way I want the little feints to be. And I tell you what, guys, the way I play FIFA 15 now, I feel, yeah, man, they have nailed it. They have nailed the player control. just in and out of feints. Mate, one thing I did notice about this FIFA 15 demo as well was, before I go on about the changes as well, I just want to say that I'm not comparing FIFA 15 to FIFA 14, because a lot of people do that, and that's a mistake. Don't compare FIFA 15 to FIFA 14. Compare FIFA 15 to real life football, because at the end of the day, that's what we want FIFA to be. We want FIFA to be just real life football. So don't bother comparing it to FIFA 14. It's just a waste of time in my opinion. So a lot of things in this gameplay, guys, you'll see me playing and doing things that I don't really normally do in a FIFA game. I'm just testing out everything. I don't know, if you go back a little bit before, you'll see I did an overhead through ball with Daniel Sturridge. For me, overhead through balls, they are so OP. They are so ridiculous. Now, fair enough, if you're Steven Gerrard and you could play a 60-meter pass, across the pitch, and Daniel Sturridge can take it, goes one-on-one on goals. I can handle that. I think, yeah, that's fair enough. But when you've got players who are in, Division 2, who are like 50 overall, playing overhead through balls, and the striker just, perfectly first touch and they're, one-on-one on goal, mate, it is just ridiculous. It is just so ridiculous, mate. Only a handful of world-class players can actually play a ball, like a 80-meter, pass and hit someone on the tip. Very, very rare can players do it. But on FIFA 14, mate, everyone has that, ability to do so. So that is one thing that I hated about FIFA 14 was overhead through balls, long passes. They were just so OP. And in FIFA 15, it looks like they have, I wouldn't say they've cured it, but it does look a lot better. I tried it with a lot of players, and 50-50 it was. 50% it did work, 50% it didn't work. Now, how the real FIFA 15 gameplay comes out, the full build, I'm not too sure what's going to happen there. As you can see there, I'll go through on goal with Raheem Sterling. I think, guys, this is on semi-pro. This is whatever it comes with. But be sure that I'll be doing a lot more gameplays coming out before FIFA 15. Anyways, things I noticed as well of this game, lads. Long shots. Long shots seem to be not realistic. I think long shots, how can I say? I wouldn't say not realistic. There's two sides to this story. They look a lot more slower, long shots. Long shots seem to be, they just take forever to hit the goal. They just seem to be so much slower, so much unrealistic when it comes to the speed, but much more realistic, and this is what I like about it, when it comes to spraying a ball. In FIFA 14, when you have a long shot, I reckon about 70 times, about 90 times out of 100, I'll hit the target. And when you watch real life football, because at the end of the day, this is what we're comparing it to, man, you're just going to be spraying this ball over the bar, row Z, near the corner flag. It happens so much. As you can see there, it's halftime, lads. Yeah, long shots. It's so realistic. Mate, 9 times out of 10, you're going to spray the ball out wide. It's very difficult to get long shots on target. So I'm really liking the long shots. But if they can speed it up just a little bit, I like that. As you can see there, half times, they've got the replays. The replays at halftime at the end of the game, they look really good. As you can see here, the team manager, it's all new, it's all different. New formations as well. But it looks good. It's a change. It's not better, it's not worse. It's just a change at the end of the day. So I'm not too fussed about that. One thing I did notice as well about this game, the marks on the ground. Now, EA Sports did say that this was going to happen. But as you can see there, there's a long shot, sprayed it wide. FIFA 14, that exact move would have been on target. Would have probably been saved. But, mate, there, sprayed it wide with Henderson. And that is so realistic. I was so happy to say that. Anyways, getting back to the marks on the ground. FIFA said, or EA Sports said, that this was going to be a feature. And as you can see, guys, as the game gets older and older, more marks get on the ground. I think it's a really, really good thing to have into the game. But I think by the end of the game, there's too many marks. Like, when you play this game, it looks like this game is a brand new at the start of the season. Pitch is perfect, and by the end of the game, after 90 minutes, this pitch looks like it's been had 6 months football on it, not 90 minutes. So if they can tone that down a little bit, I'll be happy. But at least it looks good to see marks on the ground. When you leave a slide tackle, it actually leaves that mark on the ground for good. So, mate, EA Sports, well done. Another great thing about this game, but as well as that, guys, it's not one that was desperately needed as well. As you can see here, Raheem Sterling going, Daniel Sturridge having a shot there with his left foot, long shot, and see the speed, it was a lot slower, but, Daniel Sturridge, man, he's got a rocket on his foot, and, on target, as it should be. See the speed of that long shot there, it just seems so slow, didn't it? Now, one thing I want to say as well, guys, the keepers. The EA Sports had a lot of talk about the keepers. They're a lot differently, their reactions are different. There's a lot of new animations, and the one thing I found about the keepers is that you only have one choice with them. And that's to hold the Y button or the triangle button and you run out with the keepers. That's the only control you had over these keepers. And my word, do they run out quicker now. Now, there's a little animation towards the end of this game. I'll get back to the keepers, but you'll see what happens. But keepers, they seem to be improved, so I'm all for it. Now, as you can see here, guys, crossed it in, Lambert, bang, header. Now, when I first scored this goal, I thought, oh my God, headers OP? Headers are OP again. But then when I looked at the replay, have a look at this, guys. Got Sturridge here with his left foot, crosses it in, and Lambert, leaning back, goes with the header. Mate, that is one thing I was crying out for forever on FIFA. That is so much real like live football. Mate, only on FIFA could you score headers. The only way to score headers, I should say, is that you had to be like a diving header, had to be towards goal. Mate, if you were leaning back and you were going to head it, 1, it had no power, 2, you had no chance of scoring, 3, it was just so unrealistic. Like, headers, if you watch real life football, how many players score headers when leaning back? Mate, Skirtle last year against Man City, running away from it, just skinned his head. Mate, top corner. Mate, Liverpool are ahead 1-0. So many goals in real life scored from headers when they're not diving headers. They're not a metre out. They're not just from corners. Mate, that Lambert goal, mate, yes, you could consider that a little bit OP, but my word, thank you EA Sports for implementing new, what do I want to say here, new ways of scoring headers, or different ways of scoring headers. Now, one thing I loved about this demo, have a look at this, Raheem Sterling one-on-one with the keeper. Finally, you can go around the keepers now without doing skill moves. Before, you could only do skill moves. If you didn't know how to do skill moves, you wouldn't have a hope in hell of getting around the keeper. Look at that, Raheem Sterling, probably one of the quickest players on the game. Mate, we can take on keepers now. I'm so pumped about that. Thank God about that. I'm a big advocate for going around the keeper. But FIFA 13, FIFA 14, I never did it much because you couldn't do it. You had to do the roulette around the keeper where you spin the ball. You had to do a rainbow flick. You had to do something really stupid that doesn't happen in real life. But in real life, a lot of players go around the keeper without doing tricks. So it's good that EA Sports are comparing this or trying to get this to be like real life like. Another thing that I liked about this game was the shadows. The shadows of the players, the grounds, the lights, they seem to got the shadows lifelike. As you can see there, the shadows are much stronger on the players than the shadows coming from the stadium. So it's great to see that they've done that. Mate, look at these animations, mate. These keepers, as you see now, Mignolet trying to get the wall to move over. It looks fantastic. Presentation again, always fantastic. But like I was saying about the keepers before, guys, just take a look at this. Now, I wasn't too sure to be happy about this. I wasn't too sure to be upset about this. As you can see there, Yaya Toure takes the cross there. Mignolet with a great save there. But just take a look what happens here. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if I was upset. I don't know whether to be happy. Because happy as in, this is what happens is really lifelike. But I didn't like it because I had no control of it. Just have a look here. Aguero with the ball. I'm just waiting for it to come. Come on, Navas. Have a look. Navas in the box. Mate, tight angle. Boom. nutmegged Mignolet. At first I was like, oh, well that's shit. I got no control over that. But how many goals do you see get scored in real life on the near post through nutmegging a keeper? Mate, heaps of times. I guarantee it happens once in every weekend of real life football. So I can't just be pro, you know, gotta be like real life football and then be upset of it when it does happen. I think fantastic because too many goals are scored on the near post when they hit the roof of the net in FIFA, because that rarely happens, and a lot more are kept lower on the floor when they nutmeg the keeper. So if anything, I'm all for it. If it matches what real life football's like, well then I'm all for it, mate. So as long as it's not too OP. If it happens a million times in one game, then I'll be pissed. But as we can see here, there's new animations for calling players for the short passes over free kicks as well. So that seems to be interesting as well. But as we see there, guys, this game wraps up. You know, Liverpool win the title. You get to see Stevie Gerrard lift the title for Liverpool. I don't know why this is on the demo. Like, seriously, wouldn't you want to save this for when you get the full game? You get to experience a whole career mode of actually lifting a cup and winning the season. I don't know. And it's pretty funny that Liverpool wins the title. But anyways, lads, yeah, I think I pretty much got everything pointed out. So overall, this FIFA demo, after playing about 10 games so far, my first impressions, it's an improvement, man. It's definitely an improvement. I'm happy with this. They always make changes from the demo to the full build when the game actually comes out. It's going to be interesting to see what they turn up and tone down. But overall, lads, definitely an improvement. But when the full game comes out, it's just going to be a matter of people just finding the glitches and see what glitches work. And hopefully it doesn't work out like that, but it normally does every year. So it's out of EA's hands, so to speak. But overall, lads, thumbs up. I really like this demo so far. Like I said, lads, I've only played 10 games and I'm going to be playing a lot more. And if you want to see me play more demos, not only am I going to upload games, but guys, I'm going to do a lot of demo playing on Twitch. So go hit the link in the description, follow me on Twitch. I'll even put a little link in the up on the screen there, so you can click that. I'll take you straight to my Twitch account, so you guys can watch me play live as well. So yeah, and the other quick message too before I go, guys. This little game came out also today. Yes, it is Destiny. Mate, I am doing an unboxing on this video, so if you go check out my second channel, link in the description again, or click the screen right there, you will see me playing Destiny, starting a Let's Play series tomorrow. But I've got a video up there right now of Destiny, the unboxing. You get to see me go to the shops and go pick it up. But anyways, lads, like always, please leave a thumbs up. Get your comments down below. Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say about the FIFA 15 demo. It's out right now on Xbox One. It's coming out tomorrow on PlayStation 4. So yeah, get your comments in below right now. I want to see what you guys have to say about this game. I'm all for it, man. I think it's definitely an improvement. Take care and peace.